think we're ready to go. You practice so much and you playing against each other so much. It's nice to be able to maybe play somebody in a different uniform. We've got some questions about what we're going to be offensively. I like where our pitch is done to this point, but you need to kind of go play. You need to go see it in action in a game, and as you start to figure out your identity. And for us, that's going to be a big thing. It's big for any team. Identity-wise, you're trying to figure out how you're going to win baseball games. Right now, we pretty much know that we're going to get some good outings from guys on the mound. We're going to play pretty solid defense now. We got to figure out how to score some runs. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do that, but I think we're going to be fine. But I think the sophomores are pretty good in terms of leadership coming back, and the captains. Graham Mitchell, Julian Smith, Hunter Isaacs, and Daniel Brenniger have done a great job. And that includes other returners like, Harry Hatcher, or Jimmy Marcelli, Corey Watts, some guys that maybe not captains, but they definitely have a pretty good role with our team. They've done a really good job in terms of the culture here of what we want going forward, so very, very pleased with them. Freshman-wise, you never know. You recruit talented people and bring them in, and we think we got some guys to come in and do some really nice things, but again, you got to go see it. They're going to get their first bite of it here soon, and then the only difference between high school and us is 56 games. Sometimes it's not 20. It's a long haul, and just because we have a good weekend doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot, because we got teed up again probably in 2 or 3 days. So you got to be ready to go day in, day out, earn your job, keep your spot, or when you get an opportunity, take full advantage of it and show us why you belong in the lineup or on the mound. Catching, we're bringing back Daniel Brenniger. Last year played behind Riley Smith, who's a Gold Glove winner, now is at Appalachian State. But Daniel did a great job. Didn't make an error last year. Just competes his tail off. I call him just a ball player. That's what he is. He's kind of gritty, grimy, competes his freaking tail off. So he kind of leads that group. We've got a bunch of other guys behind him that we like really, really well. Drew Latham, freshman, Willie Gordon, freshman out of Colorado, Brett Machia, local kid from Caldwell County. So we've got some good guys back there that can do some things, so we feel pretty good about that, led by Daniel. Infield-wise, it's very nice. A lot of times you get to return so many guys coming back, but really, if you wanted to look at it, you got Graham Mitchell returning, third baseman, Jimmy Marcelli, all-region defensive team at second base, David Graves at first, even though he was going to play some outfield. And then you got a freshman right now with Garrison Burris and also R.J. Connor there up the middle of the infield. So really, you look around that infield, you're going to have a lot of familiar faces, which is really nice because those guys know what to expect, know what to do. So we're excited about that and kind of have high hopes for that infield unit all year. Outfield's going to be very different. We've got a bunch of speed type guys. Cody Payne from South Carolina, Corey Watts back, who did a good job policing our center field for most of last year. Rod Munoz out of Florida and Orlando. So we can cover some ground out there. Also had a transfer into Marcus Gill. He can run a little bit. So we're going to have a chance to run baseballs down. We've also, Graves will play out there some, out and right. And so we got a chance to be pretty good defensively all the way around in terms of balls going in the air that we got a chance to catch. And that's always going to help and, be a pitcher's best friend. When that ball goes up and that ball, instead of dropping down for a single that extends an inning, now it's caught, we're coming back in the dugout and we might save 20 pitches from a pitcher. Stuff like that play its part out throughout the entirety of the game. So we're excited to see defensively where we're at. Like I said, defense, pitching, I think we're going to be fine. We're just going to figure out a way to hit it and score.
It's been nice with this group to have some older guys. We got a couple third-year sophomores, so it's nice to have that leadership on the staff, and then really just we have a lot of depth. So there's a lot of roles that can be filled, and guys are going to kind of figure out where they're going to fit at. But we should be very good at the top, very good in the back, and we'll figure out where the guys are going to fit at in the middle. Again, it's just having those third-year guys, throwing Harry Hatcher there also. They've been through it for a couple years, so for me as a coach, I can kind of let them go, and they're gonna kind of police themselves on stuff. They're gonna set the standard for the sophomores and the freshmen, the new guys to come in and have to follow. So it's easy. It's like having multiple pitching coaches on the staff when I have those guys around.
Well, I mean, coming back as a volley is pretty cool for me. Playing here in 2014 and setting school record for wins is a pretty monumental milestone for my baseball career as a player. And being able to come back as a coach and kind of give back to the guys that are continuing the tradition that not only me but the guys before me sets a pretty cool feeling. So definitely enjoyed being here and being a part of it. You know, not every group's going to be identical. Each group's going to have their own personalities and own characteristics, but you know, as long as those foundational pillars are there, we can rock and roll with that.
Well, the one thing it benefits for the most part is hitters. Being able to get consistent at-bats throughout the year, where instead of ending on Sunday, they're not playing again until next Saturday or Sunday. That's tough. You know, now they're going to be able to play Saturday, Sunday, and then turn around and get, you know, 4 to 8 more at-bats on live pitching in a game-type situation on a Tuesday or Wednesday. You know, you can't really beat that. Also, too, from a pitching standpoint, being able to have kind of really a set staff. You got your weekend starters, your midweek starters, and that way hopefully we'll have 5 guys that can take a baseball and have been used to starting all year long, which will only help us in the tournament. Once we get to that point, they're able to extend out, and we're not putting guys in position roles that they're not familiar with.
It just makes it easier for us to be on routine. So your bullpen guys don't have to wait if they have a bad Saturday or a bad Sunday. We get a shot to get them back out in the midweek and really to set up for our conference play or our tournament play. We get more guys that are going to have a chance to start. So you get those 2 more starters in the rotation, and now we get to the conference tournament and the regional. And we have 5, 6 guys that have started, and that will make it hopefully a little bit easier for us when we get there.
Yeah, it's moving up's not a bad thing at all. You know, our guys are ready to go. The only thing it does is maybe cut down on bullpen time leading up to a Thursday start as opposed to Saturday, but they're on limited pitch count anyway, so especially this first time out, it's not going to matter. You know, our guys are starters. You know, we're hoping we could get to that 4 innings of work, but obviously they're going to have to be efficient in what they do on the mound. But yeah, we're controlling those numbers in terms of pitch counts anyway, so it's not really going to matter a whole lot. But they're excited, they're ready to go, we're ready to go. You know, as we get in the season, every coach wants to know what they have. And you can practice all you want to, and you can enter squad all you want to. Until you go out there and you play against outside competition, then you kind of know what you got.